everybody, this is DrunkGoomba1645. Welcome back to more Let's Play Lost Odyssey. This is going to be the very last, kind of filler episode slash side quest video. After this video, we will be getting back to the main game, and we will be finally boarding Grandstaff. So, yeah. The reason why I decided to go into the Forgotten Cave, which is the name of this place here, is because I wanted to get Seth's, what I personally think is her ultimate weapon. Although there is someone who you can talk to, which you can actually forge, not Ford. What am I thinking of? The Ford F-150 or something? I don't know. Anyways, there is a guy who you can talk to to forge either Kime's ultimate weapon or Seth's ultimate weapon. And I actually heard that if you actually forge Seth's ultimate weapon, it's actually better to use that rather than Kime's ultimate weapon. But yeah, in order to do this, you first have to go. You have to go pretty far into the Temple of Enlightenment. You have to go there and get this special component known as Orchum, or something like that. I don't know. It's weird, but yeah, it's pretty much like the most powerful kind of component in the world, and it's there's only one of those anyway, and there's only one of those in the world. So you can only forge either Kime or Seth's ultimate weapon. So yeah, that's basically that. Anyways, the Forgotten Cave, its gimmick actually is very interesting. The gimmick of the Forgotten Cave is that you are not allowed to use any items whatsoever, would it be healing or healing MPs. So, yeah. Here I got kind of lucky. I wasn't sure where the heck I was supposed to go, so I was kind of like exploring the caves, looking around, and I was like, ooh, okay, whatever, sweet. So yeah, this is essentially the boss of this area. Also, this and the previous fight with the king involves you actually having a certain member in your active party. The last fight, which is the King Colon. Dang it! I can't believe I already forgot the pronunciation. I think it's Colon. Whatever. Anyways, with him, when you fought him, you had to have Cook in your active party. And with this boss, what you have to do, very, very simple to do, have Seth in your active party. And again, that's not too hard to do. And this boss is actually a little bit more difficult than the last. At least that's how it is in my opinion. And with this boss, I wasn't exactly sure if I was under-leveled and wasn't powerful enough to take this thing on. So, yeah, not taking any chances like I did with General Kakanis, I decided to use Power-Us on both Kime and Seth to increase their attack power significantly. It's definitely a good idea to use spells like Power-Us and Mind-Us during boss battles, that's for sure. Kinda like Lunar Legend, like you beef up your stats and your defenses and everything. But again, that's just me. To tell the truth, I never really relied on those spells, hardly ever. Why? Because I never had the need to use them. At least until this playthrough. So, yeah, that's kind of my opinion of Power-Us, Mind-Us, whatever. Power-Us, what it does, it's very simple. It increases physical attack power, and Mind-Us, it increases magic power, magic attack. So, yeah, that's essentially that. And also this boss is pretty annoying because it will cast a status ailment on your team known as Curse. Curse, what it does, it inflicts a random status ailment on whoever has the Curse ailment yeah. It inflicts a random ailment every turn. well, actually, it inflicts a random ailment after the end of the turn. So whether it be paralysis, poison, virus, or, you know, petrification, being frozen, whatever the ailment may be, that's what's going to happen to you, and it's purely random. What am I to talk about now? I still got quite a lot of time on my hands to actually talk about something. But to tell the truth, I kind of got nothing. I'm recording this like about a minute or two after I recorded the previous recording, so yeah, I'm kind of dry on topics again, so sorry about that. Well, in recent news, I know that Slim Kirby's doing his playthrough of Wii Party. Again, that looks really interesting, and to tell the truth, I kind of was thinking about not watching it, but after saying, you know what, screw it, I'll just go ahead and watch it, see what it's like. I actually like it. It looks like a lot of fun. At least that's how it is with me, in my opinion. But, yeah. I mean, I'm still watching other YouTubers like Battle Mario. She's doing her playthroughs of Mario Party 6 and Mario Party 4. Again, I still feel like I'm a lot better than her. I mean, I play games a lot. I mean, I do that a lot more often than anyone else in my family, period. And I knew that Battle Mario was a girl. Not trying to be sexist or anything, but I just feel like female gamers aren't as good as male gamers. I mean, that is kind of understandable from not exactly a scientific standpoint, but in a standpoint when you are actually, you know, as far as interest goes, like, males are more interested in video games than women are, so yeah, it's the reason why female gamers aren't as good as male gamers. You know, male gamers play games more often than female gamers. At least that's how it is in my opinion. Again, not trying to be sexist, but again, looking at this at a kind of a scientific standpoint, putting logic into this, you know, sort of ordeal. But again, that's just me. What am I to talk about now? Well, I heard that a lot of people do have some sort of trouble when it comes to playing PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. Like, they sometimes have cramps within their hands and just, you know, just can't adjust their fingers and hands and layout upon the controllers. To me, I don't have that problem when it comes to me playing the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 2. The reason why I don't have this problem is because the layout of the controller to me is similar, very similar to the way I hold it, and it just feels natural to me. So that's why I don't have any sort of problems when it comes to me playing PlayStation 2 games and playing excuse me, Xbox 360 games. So yeah, after the boss fight, we not only get an achievement, we also get Seth's most powerful weapons that you could possibly get, other than her ultimate weapon. You can get you know, I can't read the freaking text, so I apologize for that. But yeah, you get one of Seth's best weapons in the game, and I personally think it is actually her best weapon, other than her ultimate weapon. But yeah, basically what it does, not only does the weapon increase attack power and all that, actually that's what weapons normally do anyway. The rings are what counts. It's the rings, nothing else really. But the ring that comes with the weapon, it allows Seth to absorb HP and MP at the same time. And if you nail it perfectly, you can absorb quite a lot of HP and MP. I mean, not like in the thousands, but by at least a couple of hundred. Like 150 to 200, maybe even 300 HP. and maybe around 150 MP or something like that. That usually happens to me when I nail it perfectly. However, when you do like a good, just not perfect, you absorb less, like around less than 100. But again, it's a very, very useful item, and not only does it allow you to do that, but it also has a Rare Item Robber 3. Rare Item Robber 3 does what the title suggests. It almost certainly steals rare items from enemies. So when you attack them physically, you end up stealing a rare item, for the most part. And it usually works. So, yeah, that's basically that thing in a nutshell. Personally, Seth's ring with this sword is pretty much a very, very deadly combo, and it's one of the best combos in the game. Other than Seth's ultimate weapon, of course. To tell the truth, I never ever forged Seth's ultimate weapon out of all my playthroughs. The reason is because I forged Kaim's ultimate weapon. I don't know why, but I did. I actually thought Kaim's ultimate weapon was actually very, very good. And to tell the truth, it actually is. What Kaim's ultimate weapon is, I'm not going to go into much spoilers, but it basically octuples not damage, but octuples, it multiplies the guard condition damage by 8 when you nail it perfectly. And if you could hear that beeping, what that was my weather bug going off. I don't know why it does that every once in a while, it just does. I guess it was just telling me to check the weather forecast. And I have no idea what the weather's going to be like for the next couple of days. Why? Because I haven't exactly checked on the weather. So, what am I going to talk about now? Let's see, I talked about Elite, I talked about the difference between male and female gamers, and put down my personal standpoint upon a scientific perspective. Well, it's not really scientific, but again, that's just my opinion. I truthfully don't know. I mean, if I were to meet Madame Mario in real life, I would love to challenge her to a game of Mario Party. I mean, Mario Party 2 is my personal favorite out of all the Mario Party games. I mean, Madame Mario's favorite is Mario Party 1. I mean, I like Mario Party 1. I think it is a fun Mario Party game, but again, it's not one of my personal favorites. I think 2, 3, and 8, or something like... No, I think it's 4. 2, 3, and 4 are some of my favorite Mario Party games. Again, it's because of the mini-games and just the way they are, the way they control. And I also love the board varieties that those 3 games in particular offer. I especially love Mario Party 2. I just love the way the board layout is. I mean, sure, it's only 2D, it doesn't do jack, but who cares? It's great, I love it, and I also love the minigames in Mario Party 2 the best. Why? Because, to me, they are the most fun minigames. Even though I suck so majorly when it comes to Mecha Marathon, but other games I'm pretty damn good at, even though I haven't played the game in a long time, probably about 2 or 3 years. I'm serious, it actually has been about 2 or 3 years, maybe even 4 or 5 years since I played Mario Party 2. And I still have the damn cartridge. I still have the cartridge for Mario Party 2 and 3. So, yeah, that's some interesting information right there. I mean, I am considering doing a playthrough of the Mario Party games, but basically what I'm thinking about when it comes to those games, I'm thinking about going in reverse order. Starting from Mario Party 8, going down to Mario Party 1. The reason, I don't know. Because Kirby did it in an order, Madame Wario kind of did it in a weird order, like doing like 8 and 1, or or something like that. Then she did like 2 and 7, you know, 3 and 3 and she did 3 and 5, and now she's doing 6 and 4. So, yeah, it doesn't really matter what order I go in. I think I think it is best for me to just try going through them in reverse order. I mean, that's how I'm doing Ace Combat, kind of. I mean, I did 6, then I'm planning on doing 4. And also, I'm still thinking about just finishing up Lost Odyssey before moving on to Ace Combat. However, the decision to do it is entirely mine. If I decide to continue Lost Odyssey, then so be it. Again, I'm about 80% sure I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up Lost Odyssey, and to tell the truth, that may be the best idea in the long run. Because I am getting a pretty decent number of views. And it seems like the fans are kind of engaged, at least watching the videos, for Pete's sake. I mean, sure, not very many comments on them, but whatever. It's a long game and a long project. And, again, this game isn't very well known to people. So, of course, they may not be the most interested when it comes to this game, but, again, this is my channel, and, you know, I'm free to do whatever I want with it. Whatever games I want to do, you know, that's what I'm going to do. You know, if you don't like what you're seeing, or you don't like what you're watching, then just feel free to just simply not watch the game at all. Just wait for the next one. You know, I'm sure the next game will interest you. At least that's how it is in my opinion. So, what am I to talk about now? Well, I guess another thing you could do if you're not interested in the current project that I'm doing, you can also watch some of my older Let's Plays that I've done, especially for my newer subscribers. You know, you can go back to some of my oldest games that I've done, like Diddy Kong Racing, Sonic Unleashed. Those games, oh wow, they were a lot of fun to do at the time. And again, I'm still thinking about, you know, redoing the Let's Play of Sonic Unleashed and Ace Combat 6. I'm leaning towards redoing you know, Let's Play Ace Combat 6. The reason is because my editing skills have gotten a lot better over the years. I mean, for those who actually see my random Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 gameplay videos, you know, I like to simply put video game music over the game. And I put it at a reasonable level when you can actually hear the game's audio as well as the music's audio. And because I have the technology and the editing techniques and the editing skills that I have, I feel like I could actually do a much better job with Ace Combat 6 than I did about 2 or 3, well, maybe not 3 years ago, but maybe about 1 or 2 years ago. Yeah, when I originally did it, I played music from my flash drive. You know, I played it directly from the Xbox. So, yeah, the whole purpose of redoing it would just be to simply put more music in and just actually do a better job executing it. And another thing, I can actually make the game in high definition now and present it in high definition because I have the HogPog HD PVR. It's the reason why, you know, I have the Lost Odyssey in a higher quality for the past 3 discs rather than the way it was in disc 1. Disc 1, you know, that's when the quality was in standard definition and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's basically that in a nutshell, I guess. But again, I am not 100% certain when I mean, I have started using color corrector a lot more often for my videos, and it's the reason why they look so much better and so much prettier. So, anyways, we're pretty much coming to the end of this video. So I guess I will go ahead and do my sign off here. So this is Drunk Goomba 1645. I will see you guys next time for when we resume the main game. Lord Grandstaff and face Gongora for reals, and hopefully take him down. See you guys next time.